guys. Yes. Welcome to the first ever Maplestory Fest. Are we excited?
Yeah.
Are you on the top row? Bottom row? This competition is going to continue as the day goes on. This event is for you, our amazing fans, to celebrate the legacy of Maplestory, and we have lots of exciting surprises planned for you all throughout the day. Be ready. 5 p.m. we're going to raffle off a ton of NX cash. First prize is getting $300 bucks. Second prize is getting $200 bucks. Third prize is getting $100 bucks. Should have started with third prize and worked my way up to first. We're also going to have an exclusive Maplestory giveaway pack for you guys, so be sure to hang on to your raffle tickets, okay? The drawing is going to be at 5. Don't go anywhere, you have to stick around for it. Maplestory Fest is actually thanks to our huge community of amazing Maplers from around the world that we're able to come together today, share our individual Maple stories with each other. Are we excited to do this?
Yeah!
Yeah? All right. As you all know, Maplestory has been around for over 13 years. And the popularity of the Maplestory brand has even allowed us to cross over onto mobile as well. We'd like to start off with the upcoming mobile game, Maplestory M. Right now, I'd like to bring out one of the main developers from Korea, so we're going to go into a little more detail about Maplestory M. But before he comes up, I'd like to tell you, we're going to be raffling off... Just checking. Maplestory gift boxes at the end of his talk, so make sure to pay attention because the questions might be about some of the things that we discuss up here. So, let's bring him onto the stage with a lot of warmth, round of applause, screams, shouts, let's make some noise for him, and welcome June! Welcome June, thank you so much for coming. Let's have a seat. Where do you want to sit?
Here.
Over here? Okay, great, fantastic. Welcome to LA. Can you introduce yourself to our lovely people here and also our friends at home watching on Twitch? Just tell them a little bit about yourself and what you do here for Maplestory.
Okay, sure. Hi guys, my name is June and I'm the director of Maplestory M at Nexon Korea, and I have previously worked on Global Maplestory as a producer. I'm really excited to be here to talk about Maplestory M today.
Awesome. So let's get into this. June, tell me, what is Maplestory M, and can you tell us about the game and its development stage?
Yeah, sure. As you all know, Maplestory M is a side-scrolling MMORPG in your phone and tablet. It's full MMORPG experience on your phone, which is authentic and faithful to Maplestory PC. We had a beta test earlier in January 2018. And we had over 100,000 downloads and had players satisfied with the game. Maplers also gave a lot of positive feedback about the PC contents embedded into mobile version. And we were able to see a lot of social interactions outside the game and bring friends through social media to play the game together just like back in the days. The dev team is currently going over feedback and improving the contents as we speak. The UI UX of the game is also being improved to be better optimized for mobile devices with more Maplestory-like atmosphere. In speaking of UI UX, the control button was one of the hot topics among players, so we're trying various ways to improve the controls. And we are also working on the localization of the game's massive amount of contents. The game is currently being translated into 9 different languages.
9 languages, that's amazing. I'm barely working here well with one, so well done. Just out of curiosity, because I know for me personally, when I download mobile games, I know a lot of people have this issue too. Sometimes there's a problem when the file is too big, then you run out of room. So how big is the file?
Well, yes, the file size. Since we're in the development stage, it is kind of early to share the file size, but we're trying various ways to reduce the file size, and we have succeeded in 30% reduction since the last beta test. And we're expecting to make bigger reductions by the time Maplestory M is launched.
They say that bigger is better sometimes. In this case, we're glad you're making it smaller. So what are some other features that are unique to Maplestory M?
In Maplestory M, we'll have a new forge system which allows an easier and faster equipment enhancements regardless of the character level. We believe that this will greatly complement the experience of raising characters in mobile MMORPG. As you can see on the screen, the biggest advantage of playing mobile games is that you can play them anywhere with ease. However, playing them in the long hours, in a small stream with small controls, might not be ideal for some players, so we have created the auto battle system. In Maplestory M, you will be able to choose between playing manually and using auto battle. Some content is required to only be played manually, and this is so that players can learn about the concise controls and strategies needed to defeat the boss race, such as famous Cocoon.
Sounds great. Now, there's obviously a few Maplestory mobile games that have been launched before, and so what makes Maplestory M different?
We can probably say that Maplestory M is loyal to the PC version. Since the beginning of the development, our main goal was to adapt the world of Maplestory to the mobile platform. We've spent a lot of time contemplating how to transplant the overall atmosphere of PC version to mobile version, and we have succeeded in bringing back the designs.
Okay, that was a ton of information. Thank you, June. I'm going to ask you the most important question, which is, when is Maplestory M coming out?
We're looking into releasing Maplestory within this year. The dev team is currently working very hard to create a more stable and enjoyable game for Maplers all over the world.
I can't wait. Thank you for sharing with us today, June, and for being here as well. Is there anything you'd like to add?
Oh yes, one last thing. I'd like to confirm that we'll be having pre-registration coming soon with in-game rewards, so stick to that.
Yes, you can applaud that. You can applaud that. Absolutely. Thank you so much, June, for flying out here, being with us today, and taking the time to discuss Maplestory M. We appreciate you, man.
Yeah, thank you.
So much. Thank you. All right. Same round of applause. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, everyone here, even at home, if you're watching on Twitch, you should be applauding too. Anytime we bring someone out onto the stage, we bring them out with... Yes! Thank you, person in the front row. Awesome. Let's welcome the community manager of Maplestory M. Make some noise for Ray.
Hi everyone, what's going on? So I have... Hi! Thanks for the energy. Okay, so I have 4 things to talk about. All right, so let's see. So first, me. I'm Ratings, the community manager for Maplestory M, and I am very excited to be here. First off, I'm not reading off of this teleprompter because that messed me up last time. So I just want to say how fortunate I am to be a part of the Maple community. So thank you for adopting me.
Good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing? All right, I hope you guys are full from lunch, refreshed, because we got a lot of Maplestory to talk about and show you today. Awesome, I love you. I just want to say it's great to meet all of you guys here at the first ever Maplestory Fest. That deserves a cheer, sure. I want to say first annual, but we just started, there's a lot to get through, so let's see how we feel after the show. Now, Maplestory has had an amazing 13 years, and all that success could not be possible without all of you guys sitting here today and watching live on Twitch. Your passion, your love for the game is what drives each and every one of us every single day. And this celebration is just a small token of our gratitude. Now, as you saw in that opening video just now, Maplestory has had a ton of updates. We've added so much content over the years, and it's gotten so big. So to get a sense of just how big Maplestory is, and how the history and past has led to this amazing growth, I want to take you through the numbers of Maplestory in a little segment I like to call Maplestory Math.
Yeah. My favorite subject.
Now I know we're all qualified mathematicians here, having to do our calculations for damage ranges, so I'm sure this will be fun. All right, let's begin. So throughout the years, there have been 15,000 unique quests added to the game. And those quests have been completed 2.5 billion times. That's right, billion with a B. Now, to complete those quests, you guys defeated over 7,000 different types of monsters. From snails and pigs to stunts and transcendence, like our good friend Pinkbean here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, some of you may be asking just how many Maplers there have been in Maple World. Since the beginning, 46 million characters have been created. Now, if that population of Maple World was a real-life country, it would be about the size of Spain. And of those 46 million, over 300,000 are at level 200 or higher. Yeah! Now, I know a lot of you here have at least one level 200. A lot of you also have way more than that. So give your guys a round of applause for your dedication. Well, I hope that just gives you a small taste of just how far we've come with Maplestory and how much we've grown. Again, we couldn't have become this big without a community like you guys. So to talk a little bit more about how special all of you are, it's my pleasure to introduce your community manager, Arwoo.
What is up, guys?
Hi, my baby!
What is up, Twitch chat?
Yeah, Twitch chat!
As you guys may or may not know, I am your community manager, Arwoo, for Maplestory. Now, I've had the opportunity to read each and every application submitted by everyone who wanted to be here for Maplestory Fest. That's over 3,000 applications. You're welcome. So one thing I noticed from reading all these applications was that a lot of you had something in common. It's that you all really want Maplestory merchandise. No, but seriously, there's another similarity I saw in all of you that wanted to be here. It was that a lot of you wanted to be here to meet new friends. A lot of you wanted to be here to meet up with old friends. And that's essentially what this whole event is about. It's about getting us all together under one roof for a common interest. That interest being Maplestory. Now, I have a video prepared for you guys, and this is something that I want to share with all of you. This features the Maplestory community.
These are rhino turtles, rhinos. Now I'm forgetting how to say rhinos. What's the full word for rhinos? Rhinoceros?
Cause my daddy kept saying get off the internet, and I was crying in my bedroom begging him 10 more minutes. It's a Maplestory, daddy just say yes.
Oh, okay, it's not happening. Hold on. Rhinopithecus. I'm trying to say Triceratop, I think. No, Triceratop is a dinosaur. I'm pretty sure it's rhinoceros. I just had like a really scary life moment.
Thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Now, it doesn't cease. I am just so amazed by the amount of creative content that you guys put out on a daily basis. Whether it's the low quality memes, the really high quality memes, low budget cosplay, high quality cosplay. You guys have done it all. And this is the most coolest festival, the first festival of its kind for Maplestory. And before I go, I want to go ahead and introduce our DJ Jana. She's gonna go ahead and take you guys through Temple of Time, Memory Lane.
right, DJ Jana, everybody, make some noise for her, let her know. Yes. So I mentioned earlier, first of all, that was pretty awesome, yeah?
Yeah!
Yeah, this side's a lot louder than that side. I don't know what's going on. Represent. What about the top story? We didn't forget about you. Noise up top. This side of the room, can you? This guy right here, he took it down, So we're gonna have cosplay presentation later at the end of the day. We know this, yes? We know this. I see Lucid over here. Yeah? She's like, hi, stand up, show everybody. Or don't, if you don't want to, show. Yeah. We said a female demon avenger, is that what you are? Stand up. What are you? Demon slayer? Stand up. Show them. Slay the demons. Crusader, yeah? Come on. These are the kinds of things you're going to be seeing later. Are we excited about this?
Yeah.
What did I say was happening at 5? Does anyone remember?
Raffle.
Raffle, that's right. Do you know what's being raffled away?
Money.
Me? No. No, not today. But I like your ears. Your ears are awesome. He's got, for those of you who can't see, there's like little ears on his head. That was a little private moment and a tail. Fantastic, great. Thank you for showing me your tail. It's one of the perks of the job.
It's very good to see you. Hi, my name is Min, and I'm Associate Product Manager for Global Maplestory. And I was so excited that when I knew that I would join this event. So thank you for having us today. And I hope you guys have fun with us and with other Maplers today. Thank you.
My name is Ram, and I'll be the interpreter for Maplestory Fest.
Yeah! MVP!
Things like this. So, look, I know Maplestory is celebrating its 13th anniversary, and you just released a big update last week that a lot of players have been enjoying, and I'm sure that everyone here is very excited to know what's next for Maplestory. Can you tell us a little bit about what we can expect beyond this update?
Yes. Actually, you know what I'm gonna talking about? It's Ark. Actually, the video should be run later after I'm telling them something.
Well, someone's getting fired.
Anyway, we're really excited to talk about this Ark update because there are a lot of things we can't wait to show you. But yeah, we already have seen video, right? So,
why don't we see it again? Do you guys want to see the video again? Yeah! One more time, because that was an awesome video. Let's see it one more time.
To experience the new contents. Ark will be one of the biggest updates we've had in a long time, and we'll be releasing this content all throughout this summer 2018. And for the first part of the update, we'll be introducing Matrix Points system, so you can enhance your skill slots. And arcane catalyst system, which allows you to transfer arcane symbols, and will also be decreasing the amount of time it takes to advance to 5th job, as well as improving the overall experience of doing daily quests and enhancing node. We're also introducing the latest episode in the highly popular Grand Athenaeum series, tentatively titled The Shadow Alchemist. You know what this means? With that update, we're finally going to be bringing bonus stats and flames to global Maplestory. And some of you may know this system as additional options from other services. And we know a lot of you have been discussing this topic for a long time, so we're so excited to finally be able to bring this to our service. And you'll see additional details later when we announce it closer to release. And these are the changes you will start to see on June 20th when the first update is released. And of course, we'll have a new character. Can you say the name? Ark! Yes. Ark is a new pirate and a member of High Flora. And he uses powerful melee attacks and shift between their Flora and Spectre status. There have been a lot of positive feedback already about the new job Ark, and you can expect to play this job starting on June 27th. Thank you. And finally, we'll be introducing a new area for Arcane River, which is Asphera, and the new boss Will. Asphera lies at the end of Arcane River, and Will is a powerful new boss you will encounter there. But we don't want to spoil too much about the story, so we encourage you to play this first when this part is released on July 11th. In addition to Ark, we're also planning to create entirely new contents that will debut exclusively outside of the Korean Maplestory. And for that, I'd like to turn it over to our game designer, Takbin.
We plan to introduce the new story content this summer, but we want to give you a sneak peek at some of the details for the first time here.
새로운 스토리 컨텐츠는 해외 오리지널 시리즈로 장기적인 관점으로 발전시킬 거예요. 다양하고 새로운 배경과 인물 그리고 압도적인 거대 보스전까지 흥미로운 게임 플레이를 느낄 수 있도록 준비하고 있어요.
The new content is an original series that will be exclusive to overseas Maplestory, and we'll be revealing the story over an extended period of time. It is designed to give players a more interesting gameplay experience that includes several new backgrounds, characters, and even an overwhelmingly massive boss battle.
이야기의 첫 시작 무대는 엘라스 인근의 군지 지역인데요. 보시는 바와 같이 만년설에 뒤덮인 굉장히 삭막한 지역인데요. 다른 한편에서는 따뜻한 바람도 불어오는 숲이 공존하는 아름다운 지역이에요. 기존 맵의 형태들과는 좀 다르게 일러스트 안에서 캐릭터의 움직이는 동선이 자연스럽게 표현되도록 준비하고 있어요.
The first part of the story will take place in a beautiful valley near El Nath. The valley is comprised of two regions, a desolate area blanketed in dense glacial snow, balanced by the warm beauty of the windy forest. So in a break from traditional Maplestory style, we have designed the character art and movement in a way that helps it blend naturally with the artful landscapes and backgrounds.
극이 진행되면서 따라서 이야기가 진행이 될 거고 그 흐름에 따라서 다양한 배경들을 만나볼 수 있을 겁니다.
And over the course of the story, players will encounter a variety of backgrounds.
그리고 배경이 이야기의 극적인 느낌을 잘 담아낼 수 있도록 컨셉에서 굉장히 많이 신경 쓰고 있어요.
And we've taken great care to ensure that the backgrounds capture the dramatic tone of the story.
또 그 배경이랑 직접 어울리는 게임 플레이가 이루어질 수 있도록 준비하고 있으니까 기대하셔도 좋습니다.
And we've also dedicated a lot of time to creating harmony between those backgrounds and the gameplay, so that's something you can really look forward to.
이번에는 캐릭터 컨셉 선정 과정을 좀 보여드리겠는데요. 게임 속에서 캐릭터가 놓여지게 되는 상황이나 그 다음에 캐릭터 자체가 갖고 있는 성격이나 이미지들을 잘 표현할 수 있는 것을 선정하기 위해서 여러 가지 시안들을 구성하고 수정하는 것을 반복하고 있어요.
Now we're going to show you a bit of the concept selection process for characters. We usually start with several drafts and concepts like these, and then discuss and decide on which image best portrays the character's personality and how they will fit into the story.
이것이 최종 선정된 주요 캐릭터 중에 한 명이고요. 이렇게 이미지가 선정된 뒤에는 게임 속에서 보여줄 수 있는 애니메이션 제작으로 이어집니다.
And here's how our final selection ended up looking. Once we've decided on the final character image, we prepare animations for use in the game client.
그리고 캐릭터의 감정을 더 깊게 느낄 수 있도록 여러 가지 표정의 일러스트도 준비하고 있습니다.
And we also develop a dialogue window art that will give players a deeper sense of the character's emotions.
It's good? 마찬가지 방식으로 다른 NPC들도 굉장히 많이 준비하고 있습니다.
And here are another set of character art for the NPCs and the content.
몬스터의 경우도 마찬가지로 배경 테마랑 이야기 상황에 부합할 수 있게끔 동일한 제작 과정을 거치고 있습니다.
Monsters go through the same design process to ensure that they mesh well with the background theme and story.
몬스터는 특히 애니메이션에 굉장히 많이 신경을 쓰고 있는데요. 특히 전투 부분에 신경을 많이 쓰고 있어요.
And we take special care when developing monsters' battle animations.
그 이유는 애니메이션을 보고 이제 대응하는 플레이를 하시게 되는데 그런 이유도 있긴 하지만 몬스터 자체의 캐릭터성을 잘 표현해 줄 수 있는 요소이기 때문입니다.
We do that because gameplay is heavily dependent on the monster's animations and because that's the best way to demonstrate the monster's main characteristics.
짧지만 오늘 준비한 내용은 여기까지인데요. 제 발표를 마치기 전에 지금 현재 한창 개발 중인 거대 보스전 플레이 영상을 일부분 보시겠습니다.
We've shown nearly everything we prepared for today, but before I end the presentation, I'd like to show you a video of the boss you'll face and the final moments of the new story content that is currently under development.
스토리 컨텐츠 업데이트 외에도 이번 여름에 굉장히 많은 컨텐츠들이 여러분들에게 소개될 거예요.
As you can see with this and Ark coming this summer, we have a lot of content to bring you.
이번 여름 업데이트를 이렇게 여름 업데이트 계획에 대해서 조금이라도 이른 시기에 여러분들한테 소개해드리게 돼서 굉장히 기쁘게 생각하고요. 유저분들이 이 컨텐츠들 즐겁게 즐기시게 되기를 바랍니다.
We're extremely glad we were able to share with you our summer plans this early and hope that you enjoy them.
Thank you.
Maplestory.